My name is Mike Elsing. I'm the training instructor for today and tomorrow. So when you're exploring the stories, you're going to be looking at questions that don't have one answer in mind, but many. To be an effective leader, you're going to be asking follow-up questions.
My name's Katie Bailey. I'll be teaching 4th grade.
Hi, I'm Kathy Corso. I teach 3rd grade. I've been teaching 32 years.
I'm most concerned about engaging everyone in my classroom, from higher level to lower level students.
What I'm most interested in hearing is how this is going to be done for the whole group, because I'm very familiar with it with children who already are competent readers.
The two-day training course introduces the teachers to the Junior Great Books program and the questioning strategies that they will be using to help their students improve their reading comprehension and critical thinking skills.
At my other school, I only got to do Junior Great Books with a select number of children. These stories are like eating at a fine restaurant. They're the best because they're full of really wonderful vocabulary, and they make us think past what we're used to.
The Great Books Foundation also offers follow-up training that provides consistent support throughout the year for both teachers and students. So one of the first things that I will do is I'll lead the whole class in a discussion, and the teacher has an opportunity to see how successful their students can be.
He keeps on helping the people, and then at the end he gets less selfish.
Our class benefited a lot when Mike came to help us, especially when he came into our room and he team taught with me, and I was a little nervous about it, but I learned a lot from that, just how to address the kids and to get them to feel comfortable talking to one another.
What I've noticed is they've had to let go of some of their old teacher behaviors or teacher habits, and now they listen more to children. They are reflective. They're wondering what they can do differently.
On page 29, at the top it says, "Yes, yes, he cried, I do see him now. He is running along the fence. He lifts one paw this way and another paw that way."
Why do you suppose Andre repeated the phrase of, I see his red tongue, he's lifting one paw this way and one paw that way?
Whatever he acted out would seem real to the people that lived in the village.
I would definitely say Junior Great Books has created those wow, like the light went on moments with several of my students, especially some of those who were hesitant to talk in the beginning. They're just really confident now and they'll speak up.
Probably after he went to the Limpopo River, he got the nose, and like I don't know what page it's on, but if you guys can help me find it.
Page 103, if everyone can turn there.
I think that they don't spank the elephant's child anymore because they now know how. No, because now they know what the elephant child went through.
They spanked each other a little bit, but they stopped because they discovered that when they use their trucks to spank each other, it'll like hurt everybody, and then everybody's going to like start unliking each other, and it could like hurt the family.
If somebody came to me and said, well, how does this work with students of all abilities? I would say, well, you should see my class this year. I have 29 kids. I have 5 kids who are LD. I have English language learners. I have kids who qualified for the gifted program but stayed at our school. I've got the whole spectrum of kids, and all of them are participating, and they're helping each other become confident.
The most exciting thing for me as a consultant is, as I'm working with the classroom, is that moment when the teacher starts to recognize her getting confidence with the skills and the students starting to take over the discussion for themselves.
I remember in the beginning, remember how I would like ask a question after every 2 or so people talked, and today I probably asked 5 questions total, and now you're asking the questions.
You guys made it look really easy to do discussion. So what I want to talk about, was it that easy when you first started? Was there anything?
No.
So let's talk a little bit. What was hard about discussion in the beginning?
Like you were scared to tell your answer because someone might make a mean comment or something.
Then other people wanted to start talking at the same time, and then it was like sort of hard, and then everyone like just be quiet for a second, and then at the same time we started talking all over, so we had a problem with that.
What things do you think you did that helped you get better?
When you came to our class, like you told us like a lot of things to do, and then like that like helped us a lot.
What were some of those things that
Like when you
Kinda
said
help.
like I agree with you, Chloe, or something, like you say that, or like can you guys help me find this page?
He gave them the language that they needed to do that, where I was kind of, I didn't have that ability to give them maybe the language to speak to one another. It took me a little while to feel confident because you have to always be thinking in your mind, like thinking what question do I need to ask next, or what would be good to guide them in a good direction. I hear Korean and Chloe and several others of you saying that, you know, they wouldn't want to hurt each other, there'd be no point. But is there evidence in our story to help us find that?
I think what happens a lot in the Junior Great Books program is that teachers recognize they're doing a lot of learning. Just as the students are doing the learning, they're learning a lot about what it means to really engage children's minds at a deeper level.
What I've enjoyed the most this year is getting to share Junior Great Books with all of you, every single one of you, and watching you grow in your thinking, watching you grow in the depth of understanding the story. What do you think you do a lot better now that maybe you weren't doing right away at the beginning of the year?
To talk louder, so everybody could hear you. I've learned how to combine my evidence and what I say with other people's and what they say to support my answers better.
Looking at our standardized test on computers, which is called the Measured Academic Performance Assessment, the MAP testing has shown me that all children have made tremendous gains through being exposed to shared inquiry. Junior Great Books has everything that's necessary, that research says is necessary for children to become good thinkers and good readers. When you expose all children to higher level thinking skills, they all flourish. What more can we ask for 21st century skills?